Birds have always been a popular mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Rice's offense will take the field first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Jenkins. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Roadrunners. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
7, Rice, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Quickly to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Wants to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Got it in the middle, it's Barnett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Nice move to keep running. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 50-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Pressure coming. It's complete to the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air. It's McCown. Pocket breaking down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Roadrunners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Wide open downfield. He's loose on the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UTSA! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jenkins. Looking for the score! And he was shooting for the end zone there. They couldn't make the completion.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He breaks a tackle. Breaks into the open. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. On the move at the 30. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Henry. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
24, Rice.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle. It's Barnett. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Back to throw, it's McCown. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Fires on the move. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down.
And first down for the offense.
The RPO, it's complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Shoots it to the left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
You know they're feeling good about this drive. They've picked up a couple of first downs. Now they've got it at the 40. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Breaks the tackle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. It's caught across the 45. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Roadrunners. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They cough it up near their own goal line. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Returner brings it out to the 40. And your UTSA Roadrunners.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Henry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's McCown. Snagged out of the air. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll run play action. Got him downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna run it. It's Henry. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge They will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Sings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, UTSA! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air, it's Jenkins. He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. Bringing it out. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Back to pass. Unloads it left. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Dishman. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Caught near the sideline, it's Allen.
You're going to have to design something a little bit better than that, fellas. I mean, you're throwing the football, you get 1 yard, and that was not an easy catch, by the way. He toe-tapped, made sure he got his foot down, but I don't know if that was worth it for a 1-yard gain.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Roadrunners are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one match.
He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Extending the play. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Peterson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front.
Going over the top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And he makes a... back end, nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Dishman. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. QB draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Roadrunners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Trying play action. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Turner. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a nice job separating by the slot receiver on that in route. Man-to-man coverage, he put his foot in the ground and created a little bit of separation, and that made that play work.
Got it in the middle, it's Falk. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Get it out on the screen. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Motion from the back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's Allen. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. He got a step and just dusted the field. They add a little more to the lead as they are right on the verge of ending this long losing streak. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 10 over Northwestern. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Dishman. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And they'll get him down after a solid return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive, Black.